What's up, guys? Trail here, better known as Budget Bill, and this is your second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Tuesday, November the 24th. Happy Tuesday, and we have some exciting news to share with you today. Another state has certified the election votes in favor of Joe Biden, and now President Trump has allowed for the GSA to proceed with the transition process while they wait on a recount of the votes in Georgia. We also have multiple calls for a $2,000 stimulus check per month from multiple senators, and we have more state and local governments offering assistance for their residents who are directly affected by the pandemic. Also, be sure to watch this video until the end because I want to share with you on how you can get the Amazon Prime for totally free, which is great to have during the shopping season this year. Those are just some of the topics that we are going to cover today, but before we get started, be sure to like this video if you like this type of content. It definitely helps out a lot as it takes a lot of time to research this information and to provide a scaled down version to share with you. Also, if you want to be a part of this community, we would love to have you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to be notified of each new video. On yesterday, Michigan formally certified its electoral college votes for Joe Biden. Michigan is the third swing state to fully certify its election results. Georgia also certified their results on Friday with Joe Biden as well. The election official for Georgia stated that the numbers don't lie. The Trump administration immediately called for a recount of those votes, which he is entitled to do so if the vote total count is within a 0.5% of Biden's votes. So now they will be recounting over 5 million votes by machine in the state of Georgia. Meanwhile, the GSA chief, Emily Murphy, has informed President-elect Joe Biden that her agency has formally ascertained him as the apparent winner in the 2020 election and would move forward with the transition proceedings. This is great news for our country as the standoff of allowing Joe Biden to participate in the briefings has ended with no casualties. The Biden-Harris transition team said the GSA's move would provide the incoming administration with the resources and support necessary to have a peaceful transfer of power. I'm definitely glad to hear this news as we can finally move forward. In other news, Bernie Sanders is back in the news as he is recalling for stimulus payments for the American people. Bernie slams the Senate for their participation, or lack thereof, in the stimulus negotiations as America is suffering right now. Bernie Sanders calls them the Do-Nothing Senate. He mentioned them in a tweet that the American people can't afford to wait any longer. Every working class American needs $2,000 per month. Every unemployed American needs $600 per week. Every American needs health care as a human right in this country. No one in America should go hungry or homeless. The Do-Nothing Senate must act now. Personally, I think this call from Bernie Sanders is great. I believe the American people should get $2,000 per month. However, I believe the money should only go to those that have been directly affected by this pandemic, such as those who have either lost their jobs or either have lost or reduced hours at work, and perhaps for the 9.5% of the unemployment rate of people should receive these type of benefits. Someone like myself that is still able to work my normal job and work my normal hours from home should not receive these benefits. But as we all know and what we have seen from the government in the past, they don't know how to separate the two. It's either everyone gets the benefits or none at all. And lately, Congress has decided to do nothing at all. In addition, 3 other senators introduced the Monthly Economic Crisis Support Act that would provide $2,000 monthly checks to every individual with an income below $120,000 per year throughout the pandemic and for 3 months after it's over. But unfortunately, we know that lawmakers in Congress have been negotiating a new stimulus package for several months now, but have yet to come up to an agreement that would pass both chambers and President Trump as well. I wonder how things will change once the new president is in the Oval Office. It's been said that Joe Biden is liked by many from both chambers and will be able to reach across the aisle on issues to get things done. But we know the famous quote in politics, "What's in it for me, Willis?" But we will just have to see on how all of this plays out sometime in early 2021. Moving on, the representative, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, better known as AOC, said on Thursday that the U.S. should pay people to stay home to curb the spread of the virus. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that particular statement, but we do need all American people to participate in the fight against the virus. Right now, there are 30 million people in this country that are at risk of being evicted. Millions of people are unemployed or have either reduced hours at work. AOC stated that the economy is not the stock market and we are not doing fine. People need help in red states and blue states, and it's our job to help everyone. Now, I can agree with that statement. The American people do need help and they depend on the government to do just that. Considering some people feel like the government has failed them in protecting Americans from this virus. Allegedly, the U.S. knew about this virus and potential threat to our economy and the American people, and the government did nothing to protect us. But that all depends on which side you are on and whether you believe the virus is actually a threat or not. Regardless whether you believe it or not, the virus is true. It is alive and it has affected our economy in a major way. As of Sunday, the United States passed 12 million virus cases. We are now having around 200,000 cases per day. Hospitalizations are hitting record highs and more than 250,000 people have died in the United States so far. So you don't have to believe it in order to understand those statistics right there. In other news, earlier this month, Congress attempted the last shot to get a stimulus deal done before Election Day. They ended up failing as the negotiations completely fell apart. The relationship between the House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin went sour over their disagreement in virus testing and tracing wording in the stimulus package. After the election, Mitch McConnell decided to take over the negotiations instead of Steven Mnuchin, and the process appears to be starting all over once again. But the original CARES Act that was passed back in March ended up sending states about $1 billion to help them with the fight and the effects of the pandemic. Once the election was over and states realized that a stimulus package was far from being done and being signed into legislation within Congress, state and local governments started to provide assistance to their residents in different states. Yesterday, we reported on Arlington, Texas, offering relief aid for residents affected by the pandemic by offering pay for rent and utilities to help people get caught up. And today we have Franklin County in Ohio offering assistance for families that are unable to pay their rent and facing eviction. Their program is called the Franklin County PRC Plus Rental Assistance Program. They are offering eligible families a one-time payment of $1,500 for rental assistance per household. The requirements are that families must reside in Franklin, Ohio. They must have at least one minor child and or a pregnant person in the household and have a gross household income between 166% and 300% of the federal poverty level in order to qualify for these benefits. This is just another program that's available, and I'm sure we will continue to see more assistance from other state and local governments. If you live in Franklin County or know someone that does, I will include the information on this down below in the description so that you can use that information or share that with someone else that you know. And last but not least, I mentioned on the last video about Amazon offering you free Prime membership for 30 days. This can really come in handy for Black Friday or your Christmas shopping. I personally sign up once a year to get the free 30 days membership during the holidays so that I can have items shipped to me within 2 days for free. You can also listen to unlimited music. You can also watch unlimited movies and TV episodes during the holiday time. And you can even read books with your membership. Also, some people don't know that if you are on any type of government assistance, you can sign up for an Amazon Prime membership for half the cost. It normally costs around $12.99 per month, but if you have an EBT card and receive some type of government assistance, you can sign up for as little as $5.99 per month. These are just a few hidden secrets I wanted to share with you today. I will include links to both of those in the description down below. And I also have a few other free offers down below as well. Each product I mentioned to you in the description are things that I actually utilize myself, and I just wanted to share those with you if you are interested. Other than that, hey, this has been your second stimulus check update news for today. If you found value in this video, be sure to press the like button for me, as it really helps out the channel. Also, if you want to become a part of this community, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified of each new video. Other than that, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.